So we're going to work on some defense against elbow strike. One thing that we can be sure of is that if someone's striking us with the elbow, that he's in pretty close, okay? So there won't be any kind of ma'i out here. It's all going to be inside. Why are you close to the guy? Well, because you made a mistake or he got close to you on his own. We don't want to be close enough for someone to throw an elbow strike, right? Because it's really hard. But when you're throwing your elbow, everyone's elbow is pretty solid. It's a naturally hard surface on the human body. So we're in close, we might be in the guard position, he might be close to us here, and we see that elbow draw back. So the first thing we have to do is move back and press it out of the way. So here he throws the elbow, the hand comes back, pushes it out of the way, and hopefully his momentum will take him here, and we can grab from the back. So this is kata atoshi. So he throws the elbow from here. I'm going to slip to here. And now I'm going to pull down. Okay, so it's not, be strong. It's not here. Okay? We're going to go slightly back. Right. See the difference? It's not here. Okay, I'm not just trying to pull him down. See, I can get my weight right now. He can hold almost my whole weight. And it looks funny. But if I pull him down slightly, pull him backwards slightly, and then drop. Okay? So, when you go for the kata atoshi, he throws the elbow, move around like this. I'm not just going to press down like this. I'm going to slip back, then press down. Okay? Other side. Here. What do you do after that? Depends on what he does, right? But if he's going here, I can stomp. If it's a really dangerous situation, I can run away. Or I can wait to see if he smashed his head on the curb, because that might happen too. If someone falls straight back like that. And if you're not trained to fall, you're going to hit your head. So this could be pretty dangerous. I'm going to slip past, move to here, bring it back slightly, and then down, using my body. Okay. Let's try. This time we're going to incorporate a little karate into it. So he's going to come in for the block, and I'm going to move in with a high block here. So he comes in, immediately my hands come up like this, right? And then I'm going to switch over and catch him. I've taken his balance already, so now all I got to do is take him down and control him to the ground. So there's going to be a little bit of a warning. Pay attention to that shoulder, because the shoulder is going to move. Everything happens when the shoulder moves, right? Well, it should be the feet, but some guys are just punching with the shoulders. So when the shoulder goes back, right, we got to move in and intercept here. So slowly, it's here. I have to come from underneath. All right? I have to get underneath. So this is going to slide it out a little bit. This first hand, right? It's going to get a little parry. The second hand is going to go underneath. And now, this is where I start to extend and take his balance. Because now I'm just going to slide down his arm. Keep that extension, right? Keep the balance and the control, or keep him off balance and keep him under my control. The other side here. Okay. It's going to help if you get under that elbow. Here. Okay. If you get in front of it, it's going to hurt you. Well, let's try to go in front of it. If I get in front of it, it's going to be forearm against forearm. Still going to be some effectiveness in the block. Might hurt you. You might get some bruises, because that's going to be more force against force. But if you can get under it, move it like this. Now I have this here, and I just come in. Okay, same side. So here, under the elbow. Now slide down, catch. Okay. So make sure that when the elbow comes in, we're getting a good solid walk here. We need to move slightly out of the way and shifting down right here. Because I don't want to go just walk right into it and try to block. Right? So there still needs to be some deflection here. Right now, I'm going to come around. This is for Shian Sunny at our dojo in Thailand. He asked me to do this. So I said, okay, we'll do the whole class on elbow strikes. But this is, I think this is the one he wanted to see. So he's coming in with the elbow. I'm slipping up, locking here. I'm moving in like this. I'm catching the head and taking control and just turning. And it doesn't have to be a big movement. Right here. Once I get him, take him down. Sometimes you see on the kokenage, forcing this big long movement and trying to make a big huge step out of it. All you need to do, the goal is to take control of him here. Once I get control here, that's it. So when you're doing the kokenage, so I'll show you the classic kokenage. This is the one you always see in the demonstrations and the one that sits next to you. Right? And a lot of people focus on the big movement, right? And they forget about where the real control is, and the real control is here, right? So I didn't need the big movement, I just need to get control of him, which means controlling his head. So when the elbow strike comes in, here, I'm going to come in right here. Once I have this control, it's time for him to go down. I don't have to make the big movements like that. Focus on the important thing, the head. Here, here. And now I have to change the angle because I brought him in without off balancing him. See what happened? I'll show you. One, here, boom. I'm here, and he's still upright because I'm talking right. All we gotta do is change that angle. Again. Learn to change your angles when you make a mistake. If my eye is slightly off, change your angle. It's all it takes is a slight change. But it's better to do it right from the beginning. So one, right, coming here, immediately taking the hit. With this hand, so I'm here, right? I just want to come in like this, and now he's trapped me here. So both hands.
We missed that from this side.
Okay, so slowly.
Realistic, right?
Yeah, we're trying to be realistic, so that means things get a little messy sometimes. So we just come like this, right? So the entry is important. We both have our hands up, trying to get him over to this point here. If I can throw in a Timmy, that's great. But the thing is, I got to get that, catch him before the elbow catches me. And all I have to do is get inside here, and from here, take him with Kodagaishi. So here. When he comes in with the elbow strike, he's already in this position. So I don't have to go like this and this, right? All I gotta do is catch him here and come back. And it's the same.
No, it's good. It's just like,
Sorry.
no, I know. It's not, I mean, it's just, it's sudden, you know, it's this.
Here, and then cutting him back. We'll go very slow on this side. So here, and then cutting him back. And there are several, I mean, I've done it a couple of different ways, different angles, and catching his arm, I've caught his arm different ways, I've caught his hand different ways, but the one thing that is consistent is that is that what it is?
It's extending everything through that.
Okay, so that's what we're doing. See, sometimes I don't even know what I'm doing until we sit and think about it and analyze it, and that's really one of the main things that we're trying to do is not just do the techniques well, but know why we're doing them well and know how to teach other people to do them well. So sometimes we have to figure this out, even though we think we know how we do it because we can do it well, but understanding it and being able to teach it is a little bit different. So here, he's going to move here, I'm going to trap. So I want to come, again, inside here. Just got to get that hand somewhere inside there. And then catching and pulling back against the shoulder, twisting that arm. One more time here, here.
What tendon is that?
All right, let's try. Okay. So if he's elbowing, there are times when we can go underneath the elbow. All right, you see this? Guys in boxing, slipping the punch all the time. We know it's possible if you practice it, right? If you're gonna go under someone, make sure your hands are up like this, so if he does get a little strike in, it's deflected. You don't wanna go down like this, and then not go far enough, and then boom, you're open up to a head strike. So at least, if you're gonna go down, get the hand up, and if he hits, he's gonna hit your hand right at your head. So here we're gonna slip, coming up, under this arm, all right, moving in to the neck, trapping here. We're gonna use this as a, not leverage, but as a wedge so that we can get pressure on the neck. So there are 2 places on the neck that you can apply pressure. There's the carotid sinus here, and this is the one that's gonna take him unconscious. And then there's just the nerve here, which hurts like crazy. And it's not going to choke him out, it will tap him out, okay? So if you wanna put someone unconscious, focus on this point here on either side of the neck. If you want to just put someone in a lot of pain and control them without risking putting them unconscious, there's a good nerve. What's the name of this nerve here? It's really painful though, right here on the side of the neck. Now,
Is that Vegas? No, Vegas runs. Yeah, Bucks runs front.
but this is a pretty painful position to be locked up in, and you don't have to worry about choking a person to death. The choke it works and it's effective, but you still have to be careful, and you can't just go around choking people out thinking, oh, I can just choke him out and he'll wake up and it's fine. Because that's not reality. Because a lot of times people do wake up, but sometimes they don't, and sometimes they have problems waking up. So you don't want to, you're going to go self-defense, make sure that you're really defending yourself, and the choke hold is not something that you can just do to a guy at a party, right? Because it can be very dangerous. So that's why I'm showing you. So come over this right here, and here, moving in, and you can apply the pressure here, and this is not a choke. This is just a pressure, a nerve point, pressure point. A choke would be here, and then boom, cutting off the circulation here. And that's only, like I said, 3 or 4 seconds, and someone will go out. Did you feel it?
Yeah, it's 3 or 4 seconds, I'll be completely unconscious, but you get dizzy. It's pretty funny.
So right here, this part of the thumb knuckle, the proximal joint of the thumb into the carotid sinus. So you've already got this hand up here. So this is going to actually give you something to apply pressure to here. And then I can, since I would take his head and put it in here, you can step back in this guy to make it a little bit safer. Now, honestly, if I just move in, if I just move in and grab him like this, I'm probably going to hit the side of the neck, okay? Which is okay, but you want to come back here and make sure you have good control. You do not want him swinging at your groin, right? Because that's what happens. So he's going to come in here, and I'm just going to follow it and try to blend with it a little bit, okay? Now this is tough because he's got to come up. Now if he's facing you and he turns to do the back elbow, then you got plenty of time to catch that. But if he's not, if he's kind of to the side and he just comes up, you got to get your hands up. But either way, just get your hands up, not to stop. I'm not getting my hands up to do this, right? I'm getting my hands up to blend with it and take it down.
It's easier than taking a face to
It actually is.
It's a lot easier.
Okay, so he's gonna go slow, and then I'm just gonna come up, the elbows coming, both hands up here, and cutting down and blending. Okay. There are a number of ways you can do it. Here, you can just trap and get the leverage on the arm and take him down to the ground.
What?
One more time slowly.
Oh, you don't.
Here's 1, 2, 3. Okay.